Jack, you've had a couple of days to reflect on Saturday's defeat to Blackpool. I mean, what are you taking from that into Tuesday night's game?
A lot. I think we've debriefed the game now. And as much as there's stuff to improve on, there is still small parts that we've worked on. We've done well, especially in the second half. Thought with the whole of the second half we were pretty positive in our play, but we gave ourselves a big mountain to climb with going in at 3-0 down at half time. So that's definitely what we've looked at. Is definitely the first half and what we can do better, and put that into practice tomorrow.
It's been a tough run of results recently as well, and really been hit by injuries. But I mean, what's the mood like with you guys currently?
It's still pretty positive. I think the staff that we have around, the training ground, and like yourselves, we're a pretty positive group of lads. So I think we just need to kind of remain positive for these tough periods that we have with injuries that we have had, and kind of just focus on it in the game.
And defensively, we've been hit pretty hard. You've had to play in a multitude of positions recently. How it's all about it being a squad game right now, isn't it? And everyone filling in where they can, contributing as much as they can.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like you say, I think a lot of our main injuries probably have been in the back line, which has been obviously disappointing because it's some big personalities that we have missed. Sweens and John Lee, which are big parts of the team that we've missed. But it's like you said, it's a squad game, and it's up to other boys to kind of step in and step up, and that's all you can really do.
We face Leyton Orient tomorrow, who come to us in fantastic form, but it's important we ignore that and just see them as any other team.
Absolutely, yeah. Like you said, they're in good form at the moment. We've looked at them. They keep clean sheets, and they win 1 or 2-0, but they don't score too many goals. But they're pretty solid at the back, and like you say, we just kind of focus on ourselves and what we can affect. We'll go out today and we'll look at stuff that maybe we can hopefully put into a plan and hopefully score goals and get 3 points.
You only have to look back a couple of weeks to that performance against Oxford as well. It showed facing tough opposition just how well we can do.
Absolutely, we tried to build on that game. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the win after that game, but there's still large parts of that game against Oxford that we needed to use that going into tomorrow.
And we're playing at home as well with the home crowd. We have to use that to our advantage, don't we?
Absolutely, yeah. They're there every week. You can see it the second half. Going into that side of the goal, we always seem to play better facing that way. So hopefully that they can continue coming out and cheering us on.
And whilst you could understand their frustrations at half time on Saturday, they really did stick with you in the second half. I think that's maybe quite unique in football that regardless, we were 3-0 down, but the crowd really tried to get you going in the second half.
No, absolutely. I've been in other clubs before that they obviously going in at 3-0, they come out and some of them have left or not really supported you, but it was complete opposite here. They really got behind us. It was only, I think it was a Crawley game, it was similar. We went in 4-1 down, and obviously they helped us kind of come back to draw against them. So they've continued to support us through hard times, and obviously we really appreciate that as players.
We get to win obviously in the league in 2025. Is that something as players you discuss, or are you really just focused on the next game? Once the game's done, is it put behind you in that respect?
Kind of, yeah. You kind of put it behind you, but you also, like I said, we'll do debrief every game, win, loss or draw. We always look at every game that we can. So it would be nice to kind of start picking up momentum. I think we need to now, and hopefully that starts tomorrow.
And personally, the only game you've missed this season in the league was through suspension as well. I mean, how have you found playing in League One? And you've shown, first of all, your resilience and versatility.
I found it tough. I think it is, like I've mentioned to numerous people, even the players down here. It's relentless. But I think that's probably one of my highest strengths is I'm pretty robust. I think I can get through quite a lot, and I think I've managed to deal with the games pretty well when I called upon. So I'm really enjoying my time down here so far, but I'd just like to obviously start winning games again.
And how are you finding settling in Devon as well? Spent your life in Scotland, but have moved a long way away.
Yeah, pretty far. Well, it feels like Scotland the last 10 days or so, because the weather's been absolute. We call it dreek in Scotland, so it's been dreek down here. But I've actually quite missed the rain and the wind. But I think it's a bit too much now. So I'd like to get the South Devon sun back, I think.
Fingers crossed that'll be soon.
Hopefully.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.